Yo, what is up guys, Earl Gaming YT come back with another Pokemon Duel video, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different today, and I'm going to be counting down the best, the top 10 best counters to knocking out, specifically knocking out Mega Gengar. So let's get right into it. First, we're starting off with an honorable mention. There's gonna be two of them. They are tied with like the 7 through or 8 through 12, or no, 7 through 12 are all tied. So first one is Weavile, is a good counter to him. His 20 Ice Shard gives a 11.52% chance of knocking him out if he lands on Toxic. Now a lot of these are going to be based off of him, Mega Gengar having to land off Toxic or his Abyssal Grip, depending on the attack. Now the reason why I'm not having a lot of big attackers like Deoxys attack and Metagross with his 150 there is because if you knock out Gengar using a white move against his 110, 120 after you evolve him, will resolve in you losing your Pokemon. So that will probably disqualify, that disqualified a lot from the list if their attack, not sure, it didn't disqualify, just didn't count towards knocking them out because you lose the Pokemon, so there's really no use. But let me go to the next honorable mention. This next honorable mention is Sheer Cold, Suicune with his Sheer Cold, and with his attack there of Sheer Cold gives him an 11.52%, just like Weavile, chance of knocking him out, because Sheer Cold is an automatic knockout move. I call what was really helpful if a lot of these are called purple KOs, I call them, and they are purple moves that are high enough to knock you out. So if he lands on Sheer Cold versus his Abyssal Grip, which is 11.52% chance, could knock out Mega Gengar. So let's get right on to the list. At number 10, I gave it to Sableye because of his 32 sneaky Shadow Sneak gives him a 11.52% chance of him knocking out Gengar at when he lands on Toxic. Also, Confuse Ray. The reason why he's above the honorable mentions right now is his Confuse Ray gets him confused, which can increase the shot of him landing on a miss or Abyssal Grip against or Toxic against his Shadow Sneak. So let's go to number 9. Alright, at number 9, right, 9? Yeah, 9, we have Empoleon. His 32 Aqua Jet. Now these are just based off of the base stats, the level 1s. Obviously if you have Empoleon or Weavile or Suicune or Sableye leveled up a little bit, obviously your chances are going to be higher than 11.52%, which is Empoleon's odds of knocking out him with Aqua Jet versus Toxic. But that's his Aqua Jet really helps him out there, the gold against the purple. So let's move on to number 8. At number 8, we have Zapdos. Now with his 32 Thunder Crash versus the Toxic, which is actually 32 or 36, 32%, plus his miss is 36% of the wheel, and that is 11.52% chance that his Thunder Crash knocks out thing. No, yeah, that could have but that's Empoleon. No, that's Zapdos at number 8, and now we're gonna move on to number 7. And at number 7, we have an interesting one here. We have Stunfisk, which with his Fissure knocks out the battle opponent that's not a flying type, which Mega Gengar is not a flying type. He's a ghost and I think a dark type. So he would knock out Mega Gengar if he got his Fissure versus his Abyssal Grip, which is a total of 13.44% of the time. I know these odds are not great, but this is knocking him out, not dodging him or not dying yourself. This is knocking him out. So we're going to move on to number 6. And in at number 6, we have Lucario. Now his 28 Aurora Sphere, once again, will give him a 13.44% chance of knocking out Mega Gengar when he gets a Aurora Sphere versus his Abyssal Grip. Now, this is once again just a normal 13.44%, which the next one above is also going to be 13.44% chance of knocking him out too, and then it'll go up from there. So we're going to head to number 5. And at number 5, we have Magnetar. Now, with his Flame Gun against his Abyssal Grip, will give him a 13.44% chance at knocking out Mega Gengar. Now, once again, it's just another purple versus his white, but it's very effective. Also, I gave him the spot on top of the 13.44% because Flame Gun can also knock out someone after him, someone directly behind him. But we're going to head to number 4, and I believe this one hits around 14.4% chance is the next one. And at number 4, not surprising to most if you looked at this list of what it had in it, especially in the beginning. His 40 Water Shuriken gives him a 14.4% chance of knocking out Mega Gengar if he lands on Toxic. Now, that's, I don't know if he landed 6 times some Water Shuriken in a row, if that's a knockout for him or not, but, or 7 times in a row for, I don't know if it's the gold versus the white, if that gets it, so it's not. No purple doesn't knock it, kill the Pokemon, but we are going to actually head to number 3. Now, number 3 is one that a lot of people have. Unfortunately, I do not have him personally, but it is Mew with his 48 Hypersonic against his Toxic gives him a 17.28% chance, which I know doesn't seem like much, but it is a decent amount. But it is not bad, and a lot of people have Mew, so this is probably the most effective one you have on your squad that can knock out Mega Gengar. And I believe there's only 2 more above him, which are kind of interesting. And we're gonna head to number 2. Coming in at number 2 is Kabuskin with his 28 Cyclone Kick, which is a 3-star attack, gives him, wait, what was it again? 1 second. Buskin gives him a 22.4% chance of knocking out Mega Gengar, because with Cyclone Kick, not only can you knock him out by him landing on Abyssal Grip, it can also knock him out on Toxic, because that's only a 2-star move once you evolve him. So that's a very, very effective Pokemon for going up against Mega Gengar. But I think it's going to be not much of a surprise for number 1. But for number 1, drum roll please, it is Blaziken. I know what a lot of you are thinking, his 130 is not good against him. It's not. But he does have the highest percent chance of knocking out Mega Gengar, with his Cyclone Kick getting him a decent amount against his Abyssal Grip and his Toxic, and also as a kicker, Jet Kick gives him a decent amount against his Toxic, which adds more percentage to knocking him out. Now his total percentage came out to 27.84% chance of knocking out Mega Gengar. My bad, I'm looking at Blaziken right there. But he is your highest chance to knock out Mega Gengar. He is your best counter to Mega Gengar. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more counter videos in the future, because I do a lot of the math. As you can see here, that's what I was looking on. I do a lot of the math for base stats against the different ones, where I can come up with who's the best counter to Mew, who's the best counter to Virizion, who's the best counter to Blaziken, players like that, and I can help you guys out there. If you want to me make videos like that in the future, just let me know in the comment section down below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.